7th clause that we are starting now. So, what is mean by this clause 7, or which are the misconduct which has been specified in clause 7? CA will be deemed to be guilty of professional misconduct if he advertises his professional attainment or use any designation other than chartered accountant in letterhead, signboard, visiting card. So, which is stated that a practicing chartered accountant shall not advertise his professional attainment, plus he shall not use designation other than CA in the professional document, that is letterhead, signboard, visiting card. But they have some exception, which is stated that such practicing chartered accountant may use the prescribed qualification. That is, prescribed qualification means recognized degree from recognized university. Then membership in prescribed professional body. Who will prescribe the professional body? ICAI. So, in short, CA will be deemed to be guilty of professional misconduct if he committed any of the offence, that is, if he advertised his professional attainment or he used designation other than CA in the letterhead, signboard, visiting card, that is in the professional document. But at the same time, CA may permitted to use the designation as CA in this professional document, plus he may also permitted to use or prescribe the qualification from recognized university, that is recognized degree or membership in prescribed professional body. Clause 7 is also imposing prohibition on advertising. Clause 6 is also imposing a prohibition on advertising. As per clause 6, we have understand that a CA may provide advertisement in press and what in ICAI professional journal. But in this case, they have one exception. Before studying that, we will discuss one more thing this about the designation, that is CA. Suppose practicing chartered accountant X. X is a practicing chartered accountant. X. So X applied for COP, he allotted COP, he started to practice. In visiting card, this is his visiting card. In visiting card, he is indicated that CA, designation CA. In bracket, he told that, he has been specified that first attempt or with rank. Is it allowed or not? That is, can a practicing chartered accountant use any wordings just like first attempt with rank with the designation? What is your thinking? What is your opinion? No. That is, no modification, no addition, no substitution, no deletion. In our designation, that is only CA, not CA with first rank, CA with first attempt, CA practiced with well-known principle dash dash dash. These are not allowed. These wordings are not allowed with the designation. That is, a practicing chartered accountant shall use the designation as CA. No modification, addition, deletion or substitution is allowed. Then, now I have a question. Our chartered accountant Mr. X has pointed out, or he had sent a notice or a letter to the department, and what is the main point? He is pointing out his seniority or his superiority. Is it allowed or not? No. This is just like what? An advertisement. Then he will be deemed to be guilty of professional misconduct as per clause 7. Then he is using in his visiting card as well-known firm. That is, this is the visiting card. He is using well-known firm. Allowed or not? Not allowed. So these are some examples of professional misconduct as per clause 7. So as per clause 7, it has been clearly stated that a CA shall not advertise his professional attainment, but at the same time, for the purpose of obtaining professional work, he can advertise only through a write-up. Okay. So here we have discussed that as per clause 7, CA in practice may advertise through write-up. So what is the meaning of a write-up? Write-up means giving of certain information, giving some particulars as per ICAI guidelines. So a practicing chartered accountant may obtain professional work by advertising through write-up. So write-up means any particulars, that is giving some particulars as per the ICAI guidelines. Okay, that is name of the chartered accountant who is practicing, membership number with the institute, age, date of become ACA, date of become FCA, date from COP held, then qualifications, partners qualification, website address, email, telephone number, CA logo, passport size photo, details of the employee, total number, their qualification, and article assistant details, that is total number of articles and their details. Then name of services provided, that is the details of the services that are provided by the organization. Then in case if it is a firm, that is now we discussed about what the details that can be provided by a individual chartered accountant, that is if he is practicing not as in partnership. Suppose if Mr. X is starting or they are practicing as a partnership firm, that is XYZ firm, then what are the information that can be provided as per the write-up? They can provide what? Name of the firm, chartered accountant, partners details, their qualification, their address, year of establishment, membership number of each partner, then working hours, website address, email, then CA logo, that is that we have already discussed, CA logo, passport size photos, then total number of employees, their details, service providing. These are the other details that can be provided by a partnership firm by issuing write-up. So if it is an individual chartered accountant, they may provide the details of the name, the year in which they become ACA, year in which becomes FCA, in which they obtain COP, what are the services provided by them, details of the employees, their qualification, total number of article assistant, CA logo, passport size photo, telephone number, email address, website details. If it is a partnership firm, year of establishment, total number of partners, their COP, their membership number, then other partners qualifications, CA logo, passport size photo, telephone number, email. These are the common information that can be provided through a write-up. Then a write-up should be in such a manner as per the ICAI guidelines. So ICAI has provided guidelines or some important points with respect of write-up. That is, write-up should not be like this, write-up should not be like this, write-up should be like this. Okay, so what are the prohibition? A write-up shall not contain any false information. False information. That is, write-up is providing that suppose XYZ partnership firm, they are providing that their year of establishment is 1992, but they actually started partnership in 2001. So they can't provide any false information. Then they shall not claim any superiority over other practicing CAs or firms. That is, they are claiming that we are providing this much of expertized facilities, we are providing this much of expertized work, we have this much of track record, just look at them and their record, compare with us, we are superior. They can't claim like this. Okay, so a write-up should not be superiority in nature. That is, they shall not claim any superiority. Indecent using of any word which may be indecent. We know what is the meaning of indecent and the words which may against decency. Yeah, I know that. Okay, and you people also know that. So a write-up should not be indecent. Only decent words, decent images, decent format, decent colors or decent pictures, this shall be provided. Pictures means passport size photograph only. don't be think over. Okay, then anything which may cause misunderstanding. They provided details with respect of the partners, included employees. They provided that all our partners are chartered accountants, but they may also include some members of the other professional body or person having other prescribed qualifications, just like engineering, architect, actuary, etc. But there one statement provided that our all partners are CA. So that is, an write-up should not contain anything which may cause misunderstanding. Okay, so the clients may misunderstand, oh, XYZ partnership firm, all the partners are chartered accountants, so they may give more quality of services, more specialized services, more expertized services. So this is caused what? Misunderstanding. So this should be avoided. Then include, that is, suppose unfortunately XYZ partnership firm got audit work of Reliance, Ambani, Jio telling that normal people जियो properly, जी भर के जियो, सुखी से जियो, ऐसा बोलता है ना. So it is also, then XYZ become more superior. They feel very proud because they got a good client and they decided to provide the details of the client, fee charge from the client, etc. on the write-up. So it has been clearly stated in the guideline, ICA guidelines, that it shall not include the name of the client, that is, nor provide the name of Ambani, Adani, Vijay Mallya, etc. Not allowed. Don't provide any client. Suppose if they are providing this much of rich people as their clients, so it will also create an impact on others that they are providing much quality of services, we should adopt them, we should adopt their services. So it shall not provide any details with respect of the clients. Okay, then it should not contain any information about their achievement. The same thing, superiority, that is, they are claiming superiority others, that is, it shall not contain any information about their achievement. It means that they got this much of work in that year in which we filed many cases and we protected our clients and they were very happy, and this much of recognition that we get from different organization, etc. That is, shall not give any publicity. It doesn't mean what I mean. This is the simple meaning. This is the simple meaning, which is also stating that what shall not claim superiority over others. Then not exceed the font size 14. CA practicing firm shall not provide in this way. Okay. So sorry friends, some technical problem. Okay. So it shall not contain any information about their achievement. It shall not exceed the font size 14. That is not too much small. There is not have any restriction with respect of the letter if it is small in size, but it shall not exceed font size 14. Okay, that is big font, not allowed. Anything prohibited by law, that is, they are providing some information which has been already provided by law. No, I mean, we have, our ICA guidelines has provided some information that shall not be provided in the write-up, and they may also have some restriction as per the law and regulation or as per any rule that for the time being in force. So if the write-up is containing any such information, so the person, that is the person responsible, that is the concerned practicing chartered accountant, shall be deemed to be guilty of professional misconduct as per clause 7. So this is what clause 7 write-up. They have a lot to study. Okay, so just go through it. Hi my dear friends, here we are again come with our clause 7. Clause 7, we discussed about it. CA will be deemed to be guilty of professional misconduct if he advertises his professional attainment or uses any designation other than CA in professional document, that is visiting card, letterhead, signboard. So we have already told that CA may provide advertisement through write-up. Then they may also have certain another exception in which CA may give advertisement other than write-up. First one, practicing chartered accountant want to recruit staff. Such recruitment can be either on behalf, that is for his firm or for his office, or for the client's behalf. So a chartered accountant in practice may provide advertisement for the purpose of recruitment of staff, irrespective of whether such recruitment is for his own office or for the client's behalf. So in these both cases, they may allow to give what? Advertisement. Then the second one is that suppose a chartered accountant in practice is required to sell a business property or asset where such CA is acted like or functioned like a trustee, liquidator, receiver. We know that where a chartered accountant is also permitted to act in this capacity, and where such CA is practicing in or working in this capacity may receive some asset liability, they have to make the settlement of the same. So where they acquired any business property or any asset in this capacity, they have to make the sale of the same. So for the purpose of making the sale, they may also entitled to provide advertisement. So CA In other cases, that is, they shall not advertise their professional attainment, but at the same time they may advertise through write-up, and they may also advertise for the purpose of recruitment of staff for own behalf or for the client behalf, or CA may also advertise for the purpose of selling of any business property or asset which has been acquired in the capacity of a liquidator, receiver or trustee. Okay, I hope you got it. Some lighting issue, no problem, we will continue. Then the second case which has been discussed in clause 7 is appearance in television, film, radio, press, seminar. Suppose Mr. X, he passed the CA final examination and started to practice, but he is also having an ambition to become a movie actor, that is a film actor, or to attend what? Television program, radio program, or seminars, press notes, issue press notes, etc. So, can his capacity as a practicing chartered accountant create any restriction or prohibition with respect of these? Prohibition? No. Restriction? Yes. There is have some restriction, but there is not having any prohibition. That is, they may appear in a television, film, radio, press note, and they may also attend seminars, or they may conduct seminar. There is not having any prohibition with respect of this as per the ICA guidelines, but they may have some restriction, or these are allowed subject to some condition. So, which are the condition? Chartered accountant shall not provide name of his firm. Name not allowed. Address of the firm not allowed. Services provided by the firm not allowed. So, as per council guidelines, CA may attend any program in television, or they may attend film, radio, press note and seminar, subject to a condition that such program shall not include any statement that is providing information with respect of the name of the firm, address of the firm, services provided by the firm, and this is the responsibility of the concerned CA and it is not the responsibility of the host. It means that CA can't escape if he done any of this by stating that I was ignorant about that. It was the responsibility of the host. He have to, the host is responsible, and host should take care with respect of this. No, CA can't escape by stating this statement, or by putting this statement. CA can't escape because it is the responsibility of whom? CA. So, in this class we discussed about what, or in this session we discussed about advertisement allowed other than press note, not press note, write-up. So, advertisement in write-up allowed. Advertisement in these cases allowed, that is for the purpose of recruitment of staff on behalf or on behalf of the client. Then that is on his behalf or on behalf of his client. Then for the purpose of sale of any business property asset which has been acquired by the CA in the capacity of trustee, liquidator, receiver. Then second one, CA may appear in television, film, radio, press and what? Seminar, subject to the condition that they shall not provide any information with respect of the name, address and services provided by the firm, and it is the responsibility of the CA to take care of these matters. I hope you got it. We will discuss some other matters which are prescribed as per clause 7. Okay. Hello everyone. So, here we are again with our clause 7 remaining parts. I am trying to complete clause 7 now. Okay. So, in another case, training or seminar. Can a practicing chartered accountant provide any training or seminar to their staff or staff of any other CA? What is your opinion? What's your opinion? No. There is nothing of overthinking. There is nothing that much of difficult. Allowed. They can provide. So, they are already providing training to their staff. It means that they have some specific skill. Am I right? So, they can also provide staff of other CA. But only one condition is that it is where we when we are conducting any seminar or any other program, we may provide some notes, or what? Notes will be provided. Then some brochure or any booklet. booklet or brochure may be provided by the concerned chartered accountant. So such notes or booklet which has been provided by the CA shall not give undue prominence on what? Any name of CA contained in the notes or booklet. That is, a practicing chartered accountant is free to provide any seminar or training program to their staff and as well as the staff of other professional accountants, but they have only one condition, that such chartered accountant shall not give any undue prominence in the name which has been provided in the notes or booklet provided or distributed as a part of training or seminar. This is what guideline with respect of training and seminar. That is, practicing chartered accountant is allowed to provide training or seminar to their staff and as well as the staff of other professional accountant, but the condition but it is only they have one restriction, which is stating that such CA who is conducting such seminar shall not give undue prominence on name of any other CA, that is name of any CA which has been provided in the notes or booklet distributed as a part of training or seminar. Okay, and then photograph brief information, that is the brief particulars in the CA magazine. We know that our institute is providing some magazines, etc. So the next question is that can such magazine contains any photograph brief particulars about some CA? Allowed, they may provide, but subject to some condition. No extra payment, no extra payment, no firm name, and what? Not mention their professional attainment. Professional attainment. It means that photograph brief particulars can be provided in CA magazine subject to a condition that such brief particulars shall not provide any information with respect of what? Firm name of the concerned chartered accountant and professional attainment of such concerned chartered accountant, and there does not include any extra payment which has been done by the concerned chartered accountant for including their photograph and their information in the CA magazine. So this is about the council guidelines with respect of what? Photograph and brief information in CA magazine. The next question, press note on success of a candidate in exam. That is, Mr. X. Every day we take the example of Mr. X. Mr. X has been passed in the CA final exam with first rank. He is very happy. His family is very happy. Some chartered accountant is also very proud about him. So one of the chartered accountant, Mr. M, decided to provide some information or what? Provide a success story or to issue a press note with respect to the success of that candidate X. Any restriction is applicable or not? Restriction is applicable, but no restriction with respect of this. They can provide name of the candidate, address of the candidate, success story of the candidate, and the firm in which he was an article assistant, name of the firm and the principal under whom he undergone their article training. Okay, but at the same time, one condition, such press note issued by the chartered accountant should not be in a nature which is providing publicity to the firm or to the principal of the firm or the candidate. Shall not give any extra publicity. If it is in the nature of giving extra publicity, the concerned chartered accountant who issued press note shall be deemed to be guilty of professional misconduct. So name of the concerned candidate, address of the candidate, his success story, name of the firm, address of the firm, and what? The principal of the firm. But it shall not be in a nature of giving extra publicity. Then next question, can a company provide chartered accountant's name in the prospectus? This is the next question. We know that CA can use only a designation as chartered accountant as per section 7 and as well as clause 7 of part 1 first schedule. So A prospectus can provide the name of a chartered accountant only in the capacity of a director, not in the capacity of a CA. Okay, so they can provide the name of a chartered accountant in the capacity of a director, but such prospectus shall not advertise his professional attainment. This is an important condition. Okay, next question: can signboard affixed by the practicing chartered accountant? Practicing chartered accountant may affix the signboard, but it shall not be in glow. That is, signboard, that is, practicing CA shall not use glow signboard, just like Rajnikant movie. Okay, then it should not be of large size. That is, a minimum size is prescribed as per the ICAI guidelines. It is stating that the signboard can be issued by the practicing chartered accountant. It shouldn't be glow and it shouldn't be large in size. Then suppose we are again taking the example of X. This is the house of our X, his residence. Can X affix signboard in front of his residence? That is the question. I have drawn a picture here. Signboard with respect of his name allowed. Signboard of the firm name not allowed. So it is stating that a practicing chartered accountant shall not affix signboard of the firm in his residence, but he is permitted to signboard of concerned CA. That is, his signboard in front of the residence, but not of the firm name. That is, at residence, name board of himself is allowed, but not that of firm. Himself allowed, signboard of himself is allowed, but not that of firm. Then one more thing is prescribed in our schedule, clause 7, that is what? Logo. A practicing chartered accountant can use a logo which has been prescribed by council. If chartered accountant is using any other logo other than prescribed by the council, he will be deemed to be guilty of professional misconduct. So here we completed our clause 7. We will discuss one more thing. We will discuss one more time what we studied in clause 7. 1 minute. Clause 7. Shall not advertise professional attainment. Shall not use designation other than CA in professional document. That is letterhead, signboard, visiting card. Then we discussed about what? Write-up. Write-up means providing of certain information as per the guidelines of our ICAI. Write-up can be provided by practicing chartered accountant, sole proprietorship. That is, if he is practicing individual practicing chartered accountant, and as well as firm, they can provide name of the chartered accountant, details of the employees, their qualification, date of year of passing of the CA final exam, in year in which he become ACA, year in which become FCA, year of allotment of COP, then details of the article clerk, qualifications of the employees, phone number, website details, then fax number, email address, logo prescribed by ICAI, etc. If it is a firm, year of establishment, date, year and date of establishment, name of the partners, their address, membership number of the partners, educational qualifications and details of the employees and article assistants, then logo, website, telephone number, email, etc., etc. That is, they can provide all this information in the write-up, but write-up should not be indecent. Write-up should be in up to a font size of 14. Then write-up shouldn't contain any information which has been prohibited by any law or regulation. It shall not claim superiority over others. It shall not contain any wrong information, and shall not contain anything or any statement which may lead to misunderstanding on the users. Then, so these are the important aspects of the write-up. So they can seek professional work through advertising by advertising through what? A write-up. Then we studied about other modes of advertisement. They are permitted to provide advertisement for the purpose of recruitment of staff and sale of business undertaking. It can be on his behalf or on client's behalf. Sale of business property is applicable where the practicing chartered accountant is functioning in the capacity of a liquidator, trustee, receiver, etc. Then we detailedly discuss about the seminar. CA is permitted to conduct seminar and training program to their own staff and the staff of other professional accountant, but the condition is that they shall not give undue prominence in the name of a chartered accountant which has been contained in the booklet which has provided by the concerned chartered accountant as a part of seminar or training program. Logo, they can use only the logo which has been specified by our council. Then we stated about photograph, brief particulars, allowed to do so, but no extra payment, no any details with respect of their professional attainment, and no details with respect of the firm name. They can also participate in TV, television, radio, film, seminars, press note, etc., but shall not provide anything with respect of the address of the partnership, address of the firm, or shall not contain any extra publicity. Then they can also issue press note with respect of a success of a candidate in exam, but they can also provide fans, that is name of the candidate, address of the candidate, success story of the candidate, firm in which he completed his articleship, details of the principal, but one condition, it should not give any extra publicity to the concerned firm. Then prospectus and director, the company's prospectus may include the name of a chartered accountant only in the capacity of a director, not in the capacity of a chartered accountant, and shall not give any extra publicity. Signboard can be used but shall not use any gloss signboard, extra large size signboard, and in case if a practicing chartered accountant may provide him signboard of himself in his residence but shall not provide the signboard with respect of his firm in front of the residence. Then we discuss about, so these are the important aspects that we discussed in clause 7. So here we completely or successfully winding up our clause 7. I hope you understand clause 7. If you have any doubt, put a comment, I will answer it properly. Okay, thank you friends. So tomorrow we are starting with clause 8. Be prepared, go thoroughly with the clause 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Okay, have a nice day. Thank you.